Next up, the other half of the Bowman draft case. 4 box number 10. There's your draft results. There were 26 spots, so if you got picks 23 through 26, you got 2 teams. Trying to even it out. An hour wait for pizza. You know, I didn't get my driver's license until I was 18. I've told you guys that 1,000 times. I was... maybe. Yeah, my parents were like, nope, you're not getting your driver's license until you're 18. Oh, cool. That was my childhood. Oh, really, Mikey? Bubba Chandler, base autograph to start. Tim. I think I'll be drafted out after this for tonight. Not like the old days. About 1 case a day is my limit after the initial 5-6 cases. Well, now they changed the laws so that you can't even... How does it work now? I forget. Mayor base chrome. An Atomic Brady House Invicta to 150. Cool. Can't like have another kid in the car with you. I don't know. Gunnar Hogland, gold paper. Something like that. We never had driver's ed at all. I didn't. Never took any classes. Marte, Sky Blue. The other thing that happened was my girlfriend at the time had to drive me everywhere. When we were both 16 and 17. Mayor draft night. And then she actually drove me to take the permit test. It was like 20 minutes away and she got a speeding ticket. Her first speeding ticket. Not even speeding, and her parents were so annoyed. They already hated me. Who wouldn't? Grayson Rodriguez. Joe Mack. Harry Ford refractor. Yeah. Well, looking back, like if my daughter's 12, if she has a boyfriend that's like comes to my house in like 4 years, there's no way. I'm instantly gonna hate him. Maybe he'll win me over. He could be the greatest guy ever, actually. Just another person in my house is the part that's annoying. And he doesn't. Yeah, and my daughter has to drive him around. No, I think they changed the law. They can't even do that anymore. Cows are refractor. Framingham. And I failed my first driving test. Barely. And I was like, yeah, you pulled out right in front of another car, and it was not even close. Liar. Landon Marceau to 75 lava thingy and Lonnie White Jr. green autograph. Is that the second Lonnie White Jr. of this case? I had like an old grandpa for a driving teacher guy. He pulled out right in front of him. They're like 200 yards away. What are you talking about? Did we get in an accident? No. How's Impeccable Football doing? I know we have a bunch of high-end people now. Harry Ford. We have Harry Ford now. How have we never gotten a baseball player, like a prospect, in our breaks? They're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get my card. Well, we did once or twice, maybe. Really? I did the whole test. Like, I finished the driving test and I got back and he didn't even say anything. It was all like secretive, and then he comes out and he's like, you didn't pass. And I was like, what? What happened? Tristan Cassis. Kai Bush to 99. He's like, oh, you pulled out right in front of somebody. It's like a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit street in San Andreas, California. There was a car kind of... Actually, there was another spot where I didn't know what to do because it was like one of those turn lanes and I was going this way and like we both got in the turn lane and it was all awkward going the other way. I already failed. Man, there's not much that's a bigger deal for your teenage life than your driving test. It's like, it's huge. That's all you think about. Then when you fail, it's like, oh my God. I don't think I had to parallel park either. I did like a 3-point turn. I remember the entire test. Not the entire test, but I can see in my mind, like, that was what, 25 years ago. Calvin Ziegler, base auto for the Mets, Mr. Philbrick. Although I don't remember the second one that I passed. Maybe I never passed. Do I have a driver's license? No, I didn't. I didn't give him a 50. What car did I use? I think it was my dad bought me a 1989, no, 1991 Ford Escort. Biggest piece of crap, my first car. And I had that car for like 3 years.
My first car was a 95 Taurus.
Mm-hmm. I know, you just sold it.
2000.
I saw it.
Yeah, it wasn't quite that bad. The car that I had before that.
You Lakey Glaive. Silver strip. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Never passed the bar either, huh, Tim? You just took a class and lawyer. It's one class, once a week at night. And Benalis.
You know what was actually a little nerve-wracking? It was moving here, and you have to take like a written test.
Oh, yeah. I would fail. Encarnacion Strand, base auto. For the Twins.
And they do ask some questions where you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. I just write, that situation will not come up. They're fine with that.
Yeah, but you're more of a hobby lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Just something to do on the weekends.
Tim does it for keeps. It's like all he does.
Yeah, that's his like whole. Can you believe that?
No.
His whole job.
Probably doing it right now.
You know, I may have said this before, but
Schwellenbach.
you're required to take like a law course for journalism, like the journalism law course.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's a whole different ball game than all the blow off classes I had for the rest of my
Barbary
liberal arts degree.
High bush blue paper. Man, this case stinks so far. Harry Ford. Every freaking chrome is a different direction. Not even like the groups of them.
Yeah.
God. Henry Davis chrome. A Matt Mikulski refractor for the Giants. Tim and an Andrew Painter. Purple first for the Phillies. Tuna. Oops. If one were so inclined, one could make quite a lucrative practice on little else. How's everyone feeling tonight? Tom Ace. We're so quick.
What's that from?
Ace Ventura.
Huh.
Congratulations on all your success. You smell terrific.
I wonder if I should watch that again.
Jordan Lawler.
I haven't seen it since I was about 10 years old.
No, that's still good. Tom Ace. Marte. Blue paper. Benny Montgomery.
All the tests I took were still Scantron UCCF.
Buelvas blue.
In 2010 or whatever, when I took like the ACT and stuff.
It's mushy, isn't it? Hardball.
Of course, I haven't taken the bar.
Jay Allen Invicta. Lahu Zahir.
Yeah, I haven't even been separating those things for the team breaks.
Oh. Yeah, Scantrons. A lot of them. Redemption. Oh. Class of 2021, Henry Davis. Nice. Tim. Oh yeah, stray marks. Reed Trimble. If you believe.
And so I'm back on HelloFresh, you know? I gotta hand it to him. That food is good.
Yeah. Stanford Law. The way he like bobs his head when he says that, Birch. I was just telling Melissa. Melissa. Harry Ford. Angel Martinez. There was a Harry Ford in there. Harry. 81 viewers. Wow. Everyone's super excited about Bowman Draft. Aaron Sabato. Blue paper. Oh man. I used to love tests. That was when I had to really like focus. Time would go by so fast. Christian Encarnacion Strand again to 199.
That's interesting. That was your mindset.
Yeah, it just would. There's no time to like worry. Yeah. You just have to do it.
In hindsight, like that makes sense.
Oh, it is my fault.
At the time,
according to her, I would expect no other answer on that, Doc. Like she's gonna take my side. Benny Montgomery.
But like, you also didn't prepare for tests, right? I know I didn't. That was the thing. It's like that would stress you out when you're like, oh man, I have this test. I know like a tiny little bit about the subject.
Yeah. It depends. Jason Dominguez.
Like the ACT didn't stress me out. I don't think it's like I'll just go in there and answer what I can.
Yeah. Like math tests, I remember being, you know, in high school, like it's not like I could skip class. Like I went to every class in high school, so I kind of got the math. Like I was like a B student in math, and then the test it would be like, let's see if I really do know this. Like I think I would be okay. Yeah. I'll be fine. I understand this.
For me, it was I don't understand this at all. Like, am I going to be able to find a way to make it happen?
In high school?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't take. I mean, I was in the somewhat advanced math, but we weren't doing like, you know, I'm talking like trigonometry and.
Yeah. Actually, math was different because you're right. That one does force you to pay some attention.
Wow, really? What happens if you fail step 1 of the medical boards? They just put you back down to like toilet cleaning. Jay Allen, isn't that a good one?
Mm-hmm.
Tim, Jay Allen autograph. I dropped. It's totally damaged. And the Palmera is blue. Yeah. Oh wow, that sucks. Sleever. Jordan Adams to 250.
You know what test was kind of stressful was, did you take like AP history or anything?
I don't think so. I don't think I took any AP classes. Nice Brady House.
The only ones that they offered us were English and history. And I don't think I took English for some reason. Which is weird because
definitely wasn't in English, AP English.
That's like the thing I'm best at. But you take that test and like you get college credits for how well you do on the test.
I remember that.
That's stressful when you're like
Nick York to 199 for Boston. Oh, all right, Kerry. Yeah. Oh man, dang Mikey. You got into the classes though? I didn't even get into the classes. I can't remember if
I think I squeaked by with a 3. I think they're out of 5 or something.
Oh. Yeah, I can't remember if I just didn't qualify or if I did and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't remember.
It's also possible they didn't like offer them at your school.
Yeah, I kind of remember people being in AP English. I hated English. God.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's weird. That's like the one that I have the most, like the best grasp on, I think.
Yeah, I just remember it was so boring. I probably like it better now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a classic, like,
kid. Yeah.
Hated as a kid, and then...
So many dupes in this case. Isn't this the second Calvin Ziegler?
I think there was like a literature and like an English.
Somehow, like well, my mom was a teacher at the high school that I went to high school at, so I had to like. I think as a kid, my parents were pretty active in like trying to help me, get good grades or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with a group of like nerds in like 6th grade that went to the college for this like math. We went to Stanislaus State for math in the summer. They had me on a track of like AP stuff, but I wasn't. Somewhere around like 7th or 8th grade, I stopped. I just couldn't do school I wasn't into it. Barely like lazy and barely getting by. Yeah, just a different type of nerd. I'm saying like I had my friends were in AP stuff, but I wasn't.
Oh, really?
My friend group was all like nerds that were smart, but I was not one of them.
I was like kind of in the middle. Like I said, I was in AP history, but I don't think in the English ones. And there were kids who also went to the community college and took like calculus classes and stuff. But I didn't do that. But I was in like calculus at at the school.
I never took calculus. I don't think I topped out at algebra 2. Is that the last thing before?
Probably, I think so. I don't know where that factors in. Like, I don't remember taking like algebra. I remember geometry and trigonometry and calculus.
Yeah, algebra is like freshman year, and then geometry, and then trigonometry junior year, and then algebra 2 senior year. That's how I remember it.
Maybe I just skipped the second algebra and took calculus instead. I don't remember.
Yeah, isn't algebra 2 like intro to calculus type stuff? I swear trigonometry was junior year for me.
That's a weird thing. I still remember like talking to my college guidance counselor, and she was like, "Yeah, you tested into like calculus, 2 or whatever."
Jason Dominguez refractor.
I was like, "Well, yeah, no, not doing that," because I was like obviously studying journalism.
Oh, maybe algebra 2 junior trig senior.
Yeah, maybe geometry and trigonometry were like split one semester each, not like a full year.
Oh,
that could be right for me. But like, it's crazy that apparently at some point I knew that stuff. There's no chance. There's no way.
I have some little memories of things, but
I don't think I do.
Tommy Mace, Cleveland. Nerds.
Yeah, I wonder what it would have been like if I, for some stupid reason, was like, I want to be an engineer, like my dad. I think I could have like gotten into the schools to do it. I wonder if I would have been able to do it.
Remedial. I got to take trigonometry in college, and it was really easy.
I took an easy stats class for my one math credit in college.
I did it at junior college, actually. The one that I just I couldn't get was physics.
Oh, God.
I just couldn't do it.
I think we've talked about that before, too, but that was like the only below B grade I got in high school ever.
I dropped out. In high school, I was like, I can't do this class, and I took guitar instead. Like halfway through the semester, I was like,
because physics is calculus. That's the thing, is like, you have to use calculus formulas in it. It's impossible.
Impossible. And like this thing, how it slows down this, and so, no. I'm out. Then it turns out I didn't need any of it. Bobby Witt Jr. to $4.99.
Yeah, chemistry was hard too.
I don't even think I got there. I just quit all the sciences after physics.
Chemistry was not as hard as physics.
Cooper Kinney for the Rays, base auto.
Because isn't physics like chemistry plus Davis calculus?
You didn't play badminton, Doc. They just have some old, like, crusty wood rackets, and they're like, what is... Oh, badminton. Lawler, Sparkle. Saber? These don't look like tennis rackets.
I also went the classic route of taking geology classes for science credits in college.
You wore your Geology Rocks shirt every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Francisco Alvarez for the Mets, orange to 25.
That was one of my favorite professors, actually. The geology. I took a geology class and a natural hazards and disasters class. It was interesting.
Carson Williams. I knew I was the right place in college when I thought I was taking the easiest major of communications, and I had a class about liking. Like the steps of a relationship. Okay, step one is liking, and I was like, all right, this is my speed.
I took a lot of like TV and movie classes.
Oh yeah, I took some movie class in junior college.
I took like a documentaries class, a couple of...
A Blue Wave auto to end it. Alex Benelas for the Brewers.
And then, you know, once you get up there, you have to just start taking, like, they said, like 3 different kinds of journalism classes every semester.
Doc goes to his Goat Law 101 class, and they're like, all right, here's the deal. Goats have no rights. So it's going to be a quick class. Any questions?
Now, goat ethics, that's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm. Lonnie White Jr. to 99 green. Benelas to 150. Encarnacion Strand to 199. Mikulski to 499. Ziegler to 499. And then we have Kinney, Mace, Jay Allen, Chandler, Ziegler, Encarnacion Strand. And we did have a Henry Davis class of 2021. Alvarez to 25. Marceau to 75. Kai Bush to 99. Couple of blues, lava, purples, Jordan Lawler, Sparkle. Not the greatest case, but we did have a couple big guys. Here's the paper color. Jason Dominguez. The Brady House Invicta to 150. Damn near possible. Some nice refractors, base. We'll go through the rest of the chrome.